not gonna make it.
We'll make it.
Pull up! Pull up! You did that on purpose, didn't you?
There must have been something wrong with the coordinate data.
Hello, welcome back to Halo Campaign Evolved. The final video of the main campaign.
We need to get to the bridge. From there, we can initiate an overload of the ship's fusion engines. The explosion should damage enough systems below it to destroy the ring.
This is a great level. Always loved this level. It's pretty good in the remake as well. I actually think this is probably one of the best levels of the remake. So there's a couple of meaningful changes, especially with the Warthog ride, which is really good actually. It's probably the best part of the remake. It's always good to put a grenade down there because there's like 3 carrier forms. Which I think I already exploded all of them. Let's head down. Sentinels, shit. This level really shines, I think, with the UE5 engine. Sod off, man. Got a lot of sentinel rooms there. I'll grab that again in a minute, I think. Not sure why I dropped it anyway. There's a lot of flood around there. There's a shotgun there, I remember to pick that up. If I can. Fucking shit grenade that was. Magnum for a little bit. And I'm not going to stop coming out of here for a while. What am I doing? Using Magnum against the infection form. I could die. Better be careful. Might as well drop that now. There's no ammo left. That shotgun's still there. I'll pick that up last, probably. Really love how the daylight's shining through you. The deserty location. I've always just thought this was a perfect finale level. Return into the Pillar of Autumn, obviously. The benefits of like the new graphics really like shines to me. That mate's never ends. shotgun. Fucking hell. Destroy some of these bodies, don't the infection forms getting into them. Man, I really adore this assault rifle, man. I do kind of love how they just had the same assault rifle animation with the reload. Like, that's been like the same one since maybe Reach, I think. Got darts. There's more shells around there, picked up some. And I'll keep the sentinel beam on, I reckon. Stop moving, man. Okay, try to save that a bit. Well, pull on shells, which is great. Hunters, right, in for a bad time if I don't get rid of these guys straight away. I don't know if it's just me, like, every Halo game they make the hunters a lot stronger. Like, they're not too bad on this difficulty, but like legendary, fucking hell, they're just such a pain in the arse. Any grenades? Nope. Well, I can try and get around them like that. Yeah, they're not that bad. It's legendary, but they're just a pain in the arse. Once you know how to deal with them. I'm fucking glad the infection forms can't take over the hunters. That'd be pretty bad. Oh, they got Puro cannons. That's not good. Not sure how I'm still alive, but I'm not complaining. Okay, seems safe. Might as well take that. Shit, there's another one. Get rid of that one as well. Cool reload animation. It's cheap, just somehow reloaded it without taking it out. It's impressive. Might as well keep that. Got through this one pretty quick, to be honest, this game. This Halo 1, it's not like I know what I'm doing.
The bridge. We made it.
The breach.
Get to work.
What is going on? Oh, pure cannon.
I need you to
with
upload
guns.
me into the control systems. The terminal is located next to the main view screen. I leave home for a few days and look what happens. This won't take long. There. That should give us enough time to make it to a lifeboat and put some distance between ourselves and Halo before the detonation.
I'm afraid that's out of the question.
For the detonation?
Really?
Oh, hell.
Ridiculous! That you would imbue warship's AI with such a wealth of knowledge. Weren't you worried it might be captured or destroyed?
He's in my data arrays. A local tap?
You can't imagine how exciting this is. To have a record of all our lost time. Human history is fascinating. Oh, how I will enjoy every moment of its categorization. To think you would destroy this installation, as well as this record. I am shocked. Almost too shocked for words.
He stopped the self-destruct sequence.
Why do you continue to fight us, Reclaimer? You cannot win. Give us the construct, and I will endeavor to make your death relatively painless. And
At least I still have control over the comm channels.
Where is he?
I'm detecting taps throughout the ship. Sentinels, most likely. As for the monitor, he's in engineering. He must be trying to take the core offline. Even if I could get the countdown restarted, I don't know what to do.
How much firepower would you need to crack one of the engine shields?
Not much. A well-placed grenade, perhaps. But why... Okay, I'm coming with you.
Yeah.
Chief, Sentinels. Transfer me back to your suit. We need to go.
What? Oh, I destroyed them all, did I? We were enough.
Chief, we need to get to the engine room. That's the only other place where the monitor can override the self-destruct sequence.
Where do you think I'm going,
The ship
Cortana?
was heavily damaged when it crashed. Head to the cryo chamber. You should be able to get to the engine room through there.
Okay. Understand? I understand. I really like the fuel rod cannon in this game. Which model is this? It's the Halo 4 and Reach model, isn't it? Like the Kirby one. I always really liked Halo 2 and 3's version. Just aesthetically. This one's fine as well. I do like how in Halo Infinite all the plasma weapons are like energy based, so like you don't reload them. I suppose that's still the same for the plasma rifle and pistol in this game, but I mean plasma pistol as well. But the needler, I guess that's not a plasma based weapon. So. But you know, a lot of the banished weapons are a lot of plasma energy based, so you don't reload them or whatever. There's only area with the rocket launcher, is it? No. Hunters. Glad I got this. Oh wait. I don't belong here. I reckon I'll keep the shotgun as a primary weapon again, so I won't drop it. We'll use this, well it's basically out of ammo now. Man, the jump between heroic and legendary is quite fucking big. in terms of difficulty. Actually kind of crazy. It is pretty big. Should be doing the prequel missions again once we wrap this up. I always say should or maybe, just in case I change my mind. Oh, shut up, dog. Oh, can I shut the fuck up before? You can probably hear it, because I've looked at past videos, you can hear it. Annoying. Probably the strongest of sentinel beams ever done. And got a lot more fires going on and stuff. Everything looks a lot more like messed up. Oh, this area. Flood never stopped fucking coming here though. Just endless blood over and over again. You thought it was over? Silly you. I wonder how close we are to the room with the rocket launcher. Well, we can get loads of ammo for it. I'll just keep going. No, we're still a bit far away. I should probably grab the rocket launcher though. Just this one, we'll probably need it. I'm sure there's a couple of hunters around us, yep, you go that way and then the fucking flood just starts coming out everywhere. You're so flood. Yeah, bud. How are you? Overshield, that would be nice. Okay, for what? That's a no run. Uh-huh. I see you, but I can't get you. Now I can. I like this. Brand new little area. Got the fire underneath. Probably best to deal with the hunter first. Yeah, he's dead, I think. I will take one of them, I think. Nolders. I really like the Sentinel beam. That's definitely just Infinite's model, I think. When the animations are the same and everything. I think it always annoyed me when I was younger because I played Halo 2 first. So obviously you can use the fuel rod cannon, you can use the energy sword, you can use the Sentinel beam, and then you play Halo 1 you can't use any of them. It's like, what the fuck? I know the Sentinels, the fucking fuel rod cannon, you can use it in the multiplayer of Halo 1, but... You know, more the energy sword and the Sentinel beam. I was like, why can't I use them? Especially, I always loved Halo 1's original energy sword because it had that blue effect around it. Okay, got the rocket launcher. Here we go.
Engine room located. We're here.
This part's a
Don't worry, I
bit
have access to all of the reactor schematics and procedures. I'll walk you through.
easier, I think, because
First, we need to pull
you get a
back the
checkpoint
exhaust
every time you
couplings.
destroy
That
one
will
of the
expose a shaft
reactor
that leads
things.
to the primary fusion drive core.
Revision of repair protocols continuing. Please wait for updates.
Probably fire. That failed. Yeah, you get a checkpoint after everyone. I don't know if that was the case in the original, I'm sure it won't. Sentinel was so annoying there. They respawn as well. Come on, move quick.
Good. Step 1 complete. Now we should have a straight shot into one of the ship's 4 fusion reactors. We need a catalyst explosion to destabilize the magnetic containment field surrounding the fusion
That
cells.
obviously didn't work.
Use an explosive.
Oh wow,
I
my
recommend a
health's
grenade or
like
rocket.
literally just one more
If you run
hit.
out of explosives, there is an armory station located near the engine room's entrance.
What's going on? Oh, I kept trying to like get to the
Analyze. Fusion reactor number 1 destabilizing. Use explosives
fucking-
on the other 3 reactors to destroy their cores.
the sides of it. Should I make sure I hit the like, you know, what look like a furnace part of it or whatever?
Your behavior is not in keeping with established protocols.
Do I give a shit? Shut up, idiot. I went full.
Use an explosive. I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you run up...
Your behavior is not in keeping with established protocols.
Okay, just go in here. I did get that one, didn't I? I think so. Hope I did. Yeah, I must have. Didn't really see. It's just bloody and sentinels, no covenant and saw it. Just a sentinel you gotta really look out for because they can be a pain in the arse. Just gotta kind of get lucky with the cunts and hope they don't blast you away. Stop taking so long, hurry up. There's another one.
Keep it up. Only one more fusion reactor to go.
See, this seems easier than it did in the original. Oh, we're
That's
done.
it. The engine's gone critical. Based on the current rate of decay, we should have 15 minutes to get off the ship.
I'd like to get out of the fast as fucking possible.
Cortana to Echo 419. Come in, Echo 419. Roger, Cortana. I read you 5 by 5. The Pillar of Autumn's engines are going critical, Hammer. Request immediate extraction. Approach the crash site and be ready to pick us up at External Access Junction 4C as soon as you get my signal. Affirmative. Echo 419 going on station.
Come on, Chief. You've got to move it. Wish I could get some rocket ammo, but oh well. It is what it is. Let's just keep moving on. Yeah, I think there's some hunters up here somewhere. There's only 2 rockets left. Okay, let's use that now. Oh damn it! Let's go back and get the fuel rod ammo.
Echo 419 to Cortana. Things are getting noisy down there. Everything okay? Negative. We have a wildcat destabilization of the ship's fusion core. The engines must have sustained more damage than we thought.
Alert. Our RV point with Foehammer is further towards the ship's bow than our current position. Use a warthog to reach the extraction point, or we'll never make it in time.
Yes, ma'am.
Activating final countdown timer. When it reaches 0, the engines will detonate. The explosion will generate a temperature of almost 100 million degrees. Don't be here when it blows.
It's one of it's probably my favourite part of the remake, to be honest. They did such a good job with the warthog run. Because it's actually kind of different. Not just the same as that level design as it was in the original, like most of this game. There's actually a grunt around here which you can stop and speak to. He's like talking about food or something, I don't know. I won't show that because I just want to, because I'd have to probably fucking restart. You don't get much time on Heroic or Legendary to get through the run. And when I first played this, I did it without dying, shockingly. So, but as we know, when I record, I can't play games that well. I don't know if it's because I've split concentration between recording and playing the game and commentary, but that is a nasty habit of mine, to fuck up more when I record, but we might be alright. Look at this. Holy shit. See the ship split in half. That.
Cortana to Echo 419. 2 Covenant Banshees are approaching on your 6. Evade. Say again, evade. Roger. I see him.
That was something that was
Come on.
planned in the original, I think.
Breaking right. Damn! Too late!
And that Foehammer dialogue, I assume, is cut. Because all the Foehammer lines are clearly, you know, the original
We need to
lines.
get through that mess and rendezvous with Foehammer. Don't stop for anything.
We're just listening to Cortana's lines throughout the game. I kind of wish they just completely went with the original lines. For the entire game, but they didn't.
Wait, stop. This is where Foehammer is coming to pick us up. Hold position here.
Cortana to Echo 419. Request extraction now. On the double. Affirmative, Cortana. Foehammer inbound. I'm hit! Mayday! Airport system is shot to hell! I can't hold her! I can't hold her!
Echo 419. She's gone. Calculating alternate escape route. Ship's inventory shows 1 longsword fighter is still docked in Launch Base 7. If we move now, we can make it.
Poor Foehammer. Rest in peace. We can still get out of it. Oh, okay. You don't ever want to waste time on the hard difficulties. Like I said, on harder difficulties, time gets decreased. I think there's less time even on the legendary. Oh, this is great. Yeah. Doing a banger job right now. Just get out of this area, man. Seriously. Oh, what is happening? I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. Like, if you're wasting time like that, you don't have much room for error, really. I'm usually only a couple of seconds, like, close to failing, so I might have fucked up here.
up ahead. We need to get across that gap. If you hit that ramp at top speed, we should be able to clear it.
I don't think it's gonna matter. I could make it, but I really don't know. Can't say anything. No, we're good.
That's the ship.
Right.
Move! We need to get aboard now.
I swear you had way less time here. I'm glad I had the overshield as well. Usually the enemies don't bother you that much. And it's over.
We're cutting it close. Halo 6 confirmed. Shut them down. We'll need them later.
Did anyone else make it?
Scanning. No. Just dust and echoes. We're all that's left. We did what we had to do. For Earth. An entire Covenant armada obliterated, and the Flood. We had no choice. Halo. It's finished.
No. I think we're just getting started.
Right, there we go. That's my Let's Play of Halo Campaign Evolved, the remake of Halo 1. Or at least the remake portion of the game. There you go, it's done. Yet another Halo 1 Let's Play on the channel. Obviously this is a remake from the ground up, so it's a different game, but it's still Halo 1 at the end of the day. So yeah, there you go. Like I said, I have mixed feelings about this remake overall, to be honest with you. There's too many things to sort of point out and dissect, and all the things I didn't like, the things I did like, but despite a lot of the issues I have, especially with certain changes from the original, or how it plays it too safe with level design and stuff, I will say, I haven't been able to stop playing it. I really haven't. I really enjoy the gameplay. It feels nice to play. And it's basically been all I've been playing lately. So they did something right, obviously. Because at the end of the day, it's still Halo 1. That's the thing I've been saying a lot about this game. Despite certain issues here and there, like, it's still Halo 1. So it's going to be good, at least, no matter what. And, you know, I thought, like, 343 Guilty Spark was just nailed that level in terms of the atmosphere. It had the atmosphere of the original level. And it was a lot of fun, you know, like, just to play overall, but... Do I think this game was needed? Not really. I think it had a different execution. I think that what would have been perfect for this, to do a remake of the original Halo 1, would have been taking the approach that the Resident Evil remakes have. Because I still feel like the Resident Evil remakes are sort of the definitive sort of remakes and how to do a remake, you know? Especially Resident Evil 4 remake. Like, I could say Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, not Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 3 remake is probably the worst remake ever made. The Resident Evil 2 remake is, like, incredible. It does have a lot of issues, so, you know, cut content and certain things, but it took the original game and reimagined it for modern times, where it felt like a new game, but it was still very much Resident Evil 2. But I think a better example for what I would have wanted out of Halo campaign was Resident Evil 4 remake, which is still very much Resident Evil 4, but, you know, new takes on the new lines for the characters, a lot of improvements to some of the characters. Level design's been changed, they've expanded on things like the, remember the Blue Medallion quest, and they turned that into loads of different quests. Level design is like, you go through some of the same areas, but they look different. It's based off the original game. It's not the original Resident Evil 4 that we played like in 2005. It's a brand new game that's inspired by the original. That's what this should have been. That's what this should have been. Now that could have been a disaster, because I don't think I would have had the confidence in Halo Studios to be able to pull off an ambitious remake like that. Where it's based off the original, but it expands on the original game's ideas and level design and all that. Unfortunately, most of the levels are basically just the same. But you did have the library, which was a bit different, which I liked. And like I said, I think one of the best parts of the Pillar of Autumn with the split in the ship. And you're on land, and you go through that part. That's really cool. So the Warthog guy was phenomenal, because it wasn't just a frame-by-frame remake like the rest of the game, pretty much. So that was cool. Besides that, you know, there's so many issues, like the Forerunner art style being too futuristic looking, not having that Forerunner sort of ancient vibe of a species we're not really supposed to understand, you know, because they're so advanced. And we see all their like church-like structures, like in the Silent Photographer in the original game. So it has this like church feeling to it, like you have all the little designs around and little patterns, Forerunner patterns that we can't understand. It's got that like almost stone like material, even though it is metal still in the original, but it just felt a lot more like you're just wowed by it, you know, like you want to know the history behind it, and it's got this really mysterious feeling where the Forerunner art style is like better than Anniversary, because the Anniversary was terrible. It was all brightened up like a fucking disco ball or something, you know. But in this game, it was a lot darker and atmospheric at least, but I know it just lost some of it. Cortana, I don't even know what to say. Some of her lines are fucking atrocious. And the thing is, the game's mainly the same with the dialogue. There is differences here and there, but mainly she's just saying the same dialogue. And I don't blame Jen Taylor, who's a voice actor, obviously, because she's always phenomenal. In basically every game before this. It was obviously just the voice acting director or directing, whatever, that just got fucked up completely, because she's very, like, happy, and, like, that bit in the sound on the controller, analyzing, you know, it's like, she's acting like the Weapon from Halo Infinite, who was more of like a Marvel sort of character with, you know, sort of witty dialogue like that, and I just that's not Cortana, man. In the original, she was kind of like smart and serious, you know, but in this, she's very like, it's just so off. This is the worst. I'm telling you, this is the worst version of Cortana, and I'm including Halo 5 and that. By far. They should have just used the original dialogue. I don't know why they changed Cortana. She used to be more like Halsey, who she's based off of, obviously. And now she's more like the Weapon. Yeah, in the original she was more sarcastic, you know, sort of serious. She didn't mess around too much, you know, what she was saying and all that. She had like a authority sort of feel to her. And this game is completely gone. Her characters are completely off, and it takes me out of this game every time. That's probably my biggest critique of this game, honestly. Cortana. But besides that, there is a lot of sort of bugs and stuff, which it wasn't too bad in this playthrough. Obviously they got a patch coming out, so they are slowly fixing a lot of the issues with it. I just think this game is a result of too many cooks in a kitchen. Too many cooks in one kitchen, you know, just, especially with all of the outsourcing they did to apparently like 15 different studios or something. Like, and there's a clash of styles going on. I don't know, it's a bit of a mess, this game. Really. And I know Halo Studios rebranded themselves, you know, after they were 343, they became Halo Studios. Not a good start, really, even though, like I said, I do enjoy the game. I don't like talking about this when it comes to the community and stuff. I'm not involved in any of that, and I just don't care, really, but also I look at online a lot, and there's a lot of toxicity behind this game. You either, if you like the game, you're a shill, a Halo Studios shill. If you hate the game, you're fucking... There's lots of things I could say, but you know, it's ridiculous. If you hate the game, you're a Bungie fucking tard or whatever. You're blinded by you're blinded by nostalgia. You can't win with these people online. It just makes me laugh. That's why I don't engage on Twitter. I don't use my Twitter. I don't engage with any of these people because it's so toxic. I want absolutely nothing to do with it. No one can have an opinion. No one can have things they like about the game and dislike. You either love it to death and are a complete defender, or you hate it and it's slop or whatever bullshit these people come up with. Yeah, you can like something and dislike it as well. You know, that is possible. This is still better than Halo 4, still better than Halo 5. But I don't think this is what Halo needed, really. This game. Sorry. It's just how I feel. I never wanted a Halo remake. Like, I'm always someone who loves a lot of the remakes we've been getting since, like, Resident Evil 2 remake started this boom with remakes. Like, the Resident Evil remakes have been great, mostly. Obviously, 3 remakes sucked ass. And it's trash. Well, it's an okay game, it's just an absolute trash remake, and that's how you should judge it, because it's trying to be a remake. And that's another. So I've also talked about that a lot more in the past when I did Resident Evil 3 and all that, but. Yeah, Silent Hill 2 remake was really good. A bit bloated at times, though, compared to the original, but. The Dead Space remake was great. With Halo, I just never wanted it. I never really. I thought there was potential, but this was not what I envisioned a Halo 1 remake to be, really. And, you know, the legendary ending has Johnson breaking the fourth wall and saying, "See you in the sequel." Please no. Please no. I don't want a Halo 2 remake, I'm sorry. Like I said, I do like this game, despite all the negative shit I'm saying at times. I do really enjoy this remake for what it is. It's still a lot of fun to play because it is Halo 1. It's just a prettier Halo 1, and obviously there's a lot of things that are different. The AI is fun to fight. Again, we can just go on about this. I've talked about all this as I've gone through the game, but like I said, it's the third time I completed it, and it's not even been out a month, so I do enjoy it, but I really don't want Halo 2 and 3 remake. I don't want Cortana to be all happy and, you know, fucking quick-witted and like the weapon from Halo Infinite, all smiles, and I just don't want that. And I'm worried about a lot, because Halo 2 and 3 are very character heavy, and that's something 343 just can't do well. Like, wait till we get to the prequel missions with that Lieutenant Williams character, who I didn't like, really. I thought she was very boring. And Johnson's just off some of his lines. Even Chief, some of the lines he has in the prequel missions. The prequel missions are just bad, story-wise. Which is funny, because I felt Halo Infinite, they did a pretty good job with their story and characters and stuff. So I'm not really sure what's happened, really, but we'll get to the prequel missions when we do, if I do them, which I should be. I'll probably try and record the first mission after I end this video, but I'm gonna be honest, I really think we need a new developer for Halo. I really do. I think, like, when there's rumours of Activision, I don't think I want that, but the higher ups at Halo Studios just clearly have no idea what they're doing. And it's just, you know, I think it's time to get a fresh sort of perspective on the series from someone else, from another developer. I think that's what Halo needs at this point. Apparently they're going more on the outsourcing route, which I think could cause probably more problems, to be honest. I don't know where Halo goes from here. I just don't want to remake Halo 2 and 3, which unfortunately is probably going to happen, so Halo 2 Anniversary still looks great. It still does. Probably Halo 2 Anniversary is probably one of the nicest looking games on the Xbox One generation, actually. So I just don't. What I would rather at this point, and I don't think I even really need it, honestly. Why not just go back to doing the anniversary thing for Halo 3, where, you know, Halo 1 and 2 Anniversary were just graphical overhauls. They didn't touch the game, the voice acting or anything. It's just graphical overhauls. I think that's what Halo 3 Just do that for Halo 3. We don't need a from the ground up remake. Because if this is the style of remake they're going to do for 2 and 3, I just don't want it. I just don't. Like, I'll play it. Obviously, I love Halo and I still have enjoyment out of any Halo game that comes out. I even like the Halo 5 multiplayer, really. Didn't like the campaign, obviously. Even Halo 4, I don't like hate. I don't hate it. There's things I like about Halo 4. And I've been outspoken on my channel. I hated a lot of the changes it made to Halo. In terms of art style, characters and all that, but it was weird playing this on PlayStation. Funny, it's probably the only fucking Halo that'll ever be released on PlayStation because I think Xbox are going back into their own always done exclusive games again. I don't think it even sold that well on PlayStation anyway. The sad thing about it is, as well, is I think we'll probably be waiting another like 6 years for another Halo game, so I don't think there's any Halo game really that's that far into development. I'm not sure where Halo 2 Remake is in development stages at the moment. I kind of hope it gets cancelled, really, but I'd rather a Halo 7. Or just a new I just want something new. Obviously, I'm not very big on multiplayer, really, but I know it's a big part of Halo. And there should be a new experience in that realm soon enough, really, but it doesn't look like we're getting anything anytime soon. We need a new vision for Halo at this point. Like, there's nothing to lose with the franchise at this point. It's not really, it's probably some of the lowest it's ever been. Don't think it's been at a lower point, really. It's just how it feels. I wish that wasn't the case, but I will say, I feel like the Unreal Engine 5 works well with the way Halo looks. Obviously, I think it was planned for like the engine and the gameplay or whatever, and then Unreal Engine for the graphics. Which is kind of a weird thing, really, but it's like a hybrid engine or something. Halo's never looked better in terms of like just graphical detail and stuff, I guess. Just the way, you know, plasma weapons light up and Jackal's shields look a lot better than they ever have in the past. Like I said earlier in one of my videos, I think in 2 Betrayals, I do have a sort of a thought in my head about doing Halo SPV3, which is like a crazy mod for Halo 1, like just goes crazy with the weapon sandbox, level design and stuff. I did play a little bit of it recently again, I just kind of got bored and turned it off though, so I don't know if that'll happen, but... That's enough for Halo 1, I think. On this channel. I've got 3 LPs of it. I did want to do Halo 2 Anniversary actually after I played the original Halo 1 last year, but I just, like, I don't know, it'll happen or it won't, I don't know. Just feel like I should do Halo 2 again, because I've done Halo 1 now a number of times on the channel. There's that little git. And he's off to that place in Halo 2, I think, where he meets the heretic leader. That's what it looked like. Like I said, they really want to make you believe there's a Halo 2 remake next. Alright. Well, there's Halo Campaign of Old. I think I gave my thoughts on it a lot. I enjoyed the playthrough. I should be starting the prequel missions next. I'm kind of at a point at the moment where I don't really want to say what I'm doing next or anything. I'm just kind of sick of doing that because I always change my mind on stuff, so I should be doing them next though, so yeah. Anyway, whether I do or don't, I don't know, but anyway, this was Halo Campaign of Old, and I will see you later.